Since we met with you last year, you had a chance to work with Jim Carrey. Did you ever think this would happen?
No. One of the producers at Funny or Die had directed a film that I was in, and I got a call asking if I would come and do it in the morning, and I did. And there's Jim Carrey walking around sticking out his hand like he's an unknown actor saying, "Hi, I'm Jim." And inwardly you're thinking, I know. But it was really very, very nice. And this is something that I find with higher level actors. Most of them are very kind, and they will present themselves that way. You know, Tom Cruise, or, "Hi, I'm Tom," giving you the opportunity to say, "Hi, I'm Karen," so that you meet on an equal level. I think it's wonderful.
So when you got the call about this short film that you were doing, this comedy thing with the hee-haw, were you aware that Jim Carrey was part of it, or you didn't know until you got on set?
I was, but I did it as a favor for the producer who called me, because it's not my usual cup of tea. You know, I'm not a comedian. I don't do comedy, and it's not something that I usually do, or something I would have done had not, you know, a favor been called in. And I'm glad I did it. It was a great experience. It was an anomaly for me. But that's this town. If you owe someone a favor, and they store up that favor, because they had used me for some shoots before, and I did owe the favor. And if someone calls in that favor and says, "Hey, Karen, it's Bill," you know I'm going to have to do whatever this is, unless it's, you know, killing a child or something. Because the worst thing in this business is to be known as, "Yeah, I did her a favor, and I asked her for one, and she wouldn't do it." Word gets around. So yeah, repay your favors.
Since you shot the film and it's aired on Funny or Die, and I think it's all over other YouTube and things like that, have you noticed an impact?
Yes, my mom called and said, "I saw you on Fox News." What's going on? So I don't usually get involved in anything that makes any sort of political statement. So my hometown newspaper, of course, you know, they want to do an interview. So I said it was an acting job, and it was fun to do, and I'm glad to have had it, but it doesn't, you know, necessarily represent any of my own personal political views. I think it's had something like 3-4 million hits, something like that. Take This Lollipop has had over 110 million hits so far, and counting. So more people have seen me stalking them on Facebook than have seen me being the host of Hee Haw.
How did that feel to have sort of the local boy makes good aspect?
Very weird, because you know how it is when people in your hometown, they'll be like, "I knew Karen, I knew her, and she was growing up. Who does she think she is?" You're always very aware of that, so you always want to downplay everything. So, hey, local paper calling, "You just won an Oscar." "Oh, yeah, you know, I mean, I needed a doorstop, and so I'll just, you know, put it there." So it's not a big deal. You never want to be the one that says, "Oh, yes,
I knew I would do it."
I hate that. I hate it.
Always knew this was going to happen, yeah.
Yeah.